Lake Geneva, I spot quite an interesting building known as Palais Wilson. Palais Wilson named after President Woodrow Wilson, who was the guy that passed the Federal Reserve Act in 1913 that privatized money, and money no longer became of the people as a means of exchange, but money became debt. And it became debt on a fractional reserve basis. But in 1913, what happened was that the dollar, because of constitutional rights, was still backed by gold. But what happened with fractional reserve banking is they started fractionalizing the gold reserves, and they started printing the receipts for that gold in multiples. So what happened? The British came and the French came and they started redeeming the paper for gold up until the point where there was no gold left and there was paper. At that point, basically we had to go off the gold standard. But winding it back to 1913 with Woodrow Wilson, he did something quite interesting. What he did was build an entire philosophy behind the Constitution of the United States. And that philosophy was a very simple one, that the Constitution operated under Darwinian theory, which basically meant that the Constitution of the United States operated as a living organism, which meant what? It needed to adapt and evolve with the times. So he did not believe that people had natural rights, that they had God-given rights, but that their government rights were given to them by the times, and that their governments changed based off of what was good for the people.